Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Emmerdale fans work out. What really happened to Anthony as John caught out? Emmerdale's John Sugden has been involved in the cover-up of Anthony Fox's apparent death alongside the likes of Ruby Fox-Milligan and Erin Dingle recently on the ITV soap. Viewers are even more suspicious of John Sugden after he was caught in a lie-on episode of Emmerdale amid his web of deceit. He's been at the center of a cover-up over the disappearance on Anthony Fox in recent months. Anthony, played by Nicholas Day, was killed by his daughter Ruby Fox-Milligan, death accordingly, in January. The cover-up of his apparent death has included numerous villagers like John Oliver Farnworth. He's claimed to have buried the body under a tree stump in the woods, though some fans haven't been convinced he's telling the truth. Ruby's family, including her daughter Steph Milligan, Georgia J., who has since been brought into the conspiracy, received flowers supposedly from Anthony last week. The identity of the sender was revealed to be Jai Sharma, Chris Bisson, on Monday night, but Steph was convinced it was Anthony behind it. The delivery led the family to wonder if Anthony was in fact alive. Steph said, "Everything that's been happening, all the bad stuff, since he disappeared, this could actually be his doing. We have only got John's word that he buried him." Tonight's episode of the ITV show saw her attempt to dig up Anthony's supposed grave in the middle of the woods in pursuit of confirmation. Caleb Milligan, William Ash, and John confronted her at the site after turning up. Caleb tried to stop her, but she told him, "I have to know if he is dead." Steph, however, soon began to suspect that nothing has been buried at the location provided by John after realizing that the soil appeared undisturbed. Sharing her thoughts, Steph said, "There's nothing here. Nothing has ever been dug." She said there's no evidence that Anthony is dead and instead believed he was alive. She said, "No grave, no body, because he is not dead." John's fiancé Erin Dingle, Danny Miller, agreed with her assessment of the supposed grave after arriving at the scene with Ruby. John told the group, "You all agreed to trust me, yeah? So why don't we just stick to that?" Suspicions turned to John, though, who was accused of lying by his partner Erin. John was then forced to admit that he did bury Anthony's body, but not at the location that he had claimed, with him assuring that he is dead after all. John told the group, "Okay, fine. He's not here. I thought someone might slip up, so I figured it was best not to tell you where he really is. He is dead. It's too risky for you to know everything. I mean, the fact we're here kind of proves that." Ruby asked where her father is actually buried, but John did not disclose the location. Her husband Caleb suggested that perhaps it was better for them to not know Anthony's whereabouts, with the family still unaware of the site. John later promised Erin that it's his only secret, though viewers know he's hiding much more. Not only was John responsible for the death of Nate Robinson, Jarrell Carter, but he appears to have also harmed other villagers so that he can then be their savior in orchestrated situations. Unaware, his fiancée Erin urged for there to be no more lies between them at the end of the episode, and John agreed to the request. With Erin, Ruby, and her family now aware that John lied about Anthony's grave, though, it's possible that more suspicion could fall on him in the future. Fans have their thoughts on John's claim that Anthony is buried somewhere else. One wrote on X, "He ain't dead as he. What's John done?" Another said, "Now I think he's alive." A third wrote, "Does nobody ever walk their dogs in that wood? I still think Psycho John has got Granddad alive somewhere." Someone said, "But is it the actual real truth, though, or totally just John's latest ******ing version, unfortunately for everyone else? Is Anthony even really dead? Or did John somehow help him escape, and if so, why? What motive could he possibly have? Money?" Another person questioned on the platform, "Has John got Anthony in a glass box like #you, and after he's transferred all his money over, he will bump him off?" Not everyone is convinced that Anthony is alive, though. One person wrote, "I'm wondering if Anthony is dead. John is such a weird character. Another said, what if Anthony is in the water with Nate and that's why he won't tell anyone where he is because if he's found then so is Nate?